really wish that sometimes Boosie would just be quiet and don't say anything, okay? Because for like the last, few months or so, probably a little longer than that, every time you turn around, he's trending, and he's always trending for the wrong stuff. This time he's trending because he has said that he had got this grown woman to engage in sex with his son and his nephews. And this ain't the first time he said it. He said it back in 2000, all the way back in 2017, which is when he tried to act like, I was just playing. But for it to come back up again, it seems like to me he wasn't playing. Like, he was serious about that. He just ain't want that, he ain't want no problems in 2017. So anyways, if stuff like this triggers you, you can go ahead and just fast forward past the clip. But I'm about to go ahead and play the clip of him talking about it.
I'm training them boys right. Ask in there, my nephew. Ask in them. Ask my son. Yeah. They were 12, 13. They got it. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Hell yeah, I got my son. Right.
So you guys heard right. Boosie because he admitted all the way back in 2017, but he recanted his words. But I guess it's official that he did, or he has been getting grown women to engage in sex with his sons, with his nephews. Now, the first thing I want to ask is, what could be wrong with your mental state on why you feel like it is okay to get grown women to come and engage in sex with your minor son and your minor nephews? It's one thing for the bitch, call it, because this video ain't getting paid no way because of the topic. It's one thing for the bitch to come and have sex with you, but it's another thing for her to come and sit there and have sex with your sons and with your nephew. I don't know how many sons he has. That's why I say sons. He might just have one sons, but your nephews, you know what I'm saying? All of them under the age of 14. And you're sitting on live and you're talking about, I'm training them right. This dude even said, I want to say it was in this video or maybe it was in another video, because this is something that he keeps talking about. But he said out of his own mouth that he even got them a cell phone, got his sons a cell phone so they can watch porn. And they can watch porn around him. It doesn't matter to him. Now, this is my thing. It's kind of creepy and kind of weird if I'm sitting around my sons, because I have two of them. If I'm sitting around my sons when they get older and they're watching porn around me, that's just kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of weird, but I don't, I have an issue with it, but it's not a big as of an issue as you calling grown women over to have sex with your sons. Now, when it comes to these women, like, just as a woman, you get what I'm saying? If somebody was to ask me some dumb shit like that, for me to come and have sex with them and his minor sons and his nephews, first I'm gonna say okay, but I'm gonna head my ass to the damn police department and tell them what he just asked me to do, because at the end of the day, that is a crime. That's not cool. That's like a pedophilia ring. What's the difference between Boosie doing that and these men, you know what I'm saying, having young boys, at a house or whatever, and men come in and molesting them? Or either, what's the difference? You basically, like, what's the difference? You get what I'm saying? Like, this shit is pedophilia at its best. And and what I notice is everybody has something to say about Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union when they're son decided to be a daughter. Which is cool. Decided to be a daughter. And I mean, everybody has something to say about that. Everybody has something to say about Zaya's transition. Everybody. But Lil Boosie basically admitted to having his son raped, and birds is chirping, crickets chirping. You don't hear shit. You don't hear none of these damn rappers that always have something to say, like Waka Flocka, Meek Mill, T.I. Stupid. Oh my God, listen. T.I. None of them. You don't hear none of them say anything. You don't hear them say, I don't know, that's kind of wrong or whatever. But when it came to Dwayne Wade's child, everybody has something to say. Mind you, Dwayne Wade ain't never said that he had men coming over having sex with Zaya. Did he ever say that? Did he ever say that he was pimping his child out? He had grown people coming over having sex with his child? No. He's just said that his son wanted to be a daughter and he wanted to change his name to Zaya. Period. And everybody has something to say, including Boosie. But you sit here and you say that you get your child sexually abused, raped, molested, and nobody has anything to say, especially these rappers that always got something to say. I mean, let's be real. Snoop Dogg even had something to say about Ari Lennox, and all she was doing on her fucking video was putting on a damn wig. That is all she was doing. And he had something to say out of his old ass mouth. So you mean to tell me that this man just basically said that he gets his kids raped, and because they're little boys, it don't matter? I don't care what nobody say. People have like this thing where I guess rape is only considered rape when the victim is a girl. But if it's a little boy, it's like, that's not rape, Yes, it is. It still affects them. Even if they feel like even if the child feels like it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I have the coolest dad. My dad lets me have sex. My dad lets me watch porn. It's still fucking with their head. It's still fucking with their head. And listen, if you was the type of person, you was this fuck dude, right? You never got married. You can't never stay faithful. You got so many baby mamas. If you raise up a son that acts exactly like that, your ass fucking failed as a parent. If your son grows up as well and fucks a whole bunch of fucking women, don't ever get married, you get what I'm saying? Has the same flaws, makes the same mistakes as you failed as a parent. Just like if you a street dude and you know what I'm saying, and then you have a son and then your son ends up being in the streets, you failed as a parent. Just like if you're a fucking hoe and you stripping and tricking and this and that, and your daughter grew up to do the same thing, you failed as a parent. Because everything you go through in life is a lesson. You have to go through certain things. You have to learn certain lessons. So if you don't learn them, your kids got to learn them. And the sad thing about it is he don't even see anything wrong with his actions. He don't even see that he needs to learn any kind of lesson. Which is why he has his sons and his nephews engaging in sex so fucking early. But my thing is this. Let me see a report card. Post a video. Let me see them change a tire. Let me see them put some water in the car. Let me see them change some oil. Let me see them cut some grass. Let me see them fill out a check, a money order, something. You sit there, you talking about you training them, right? No, you not. You training them for the fucking streets. I don't care. People be like, oh, well, it's his child. It can make a fuck, because when it was Dwayne Wade and Gabby Union's child, he had so much shit to say. So it can make a fuck right now, for real. We have too many damn men, black men as it is, in the streets. In the fucking streets. Making babies with so many different fucking women. And my thing is this, when it came to our ancestors couldn't have families because it wasn't their choice not to have families. They just couldn't. Because they were steady selling our people, steady selling them. But now that we sitting here and we have the choice to have to have families and stuff like that, and to, grow our sons up, especially our sons, grow them up, to be, I'm not going to say good citizens, but I guess good citizens, or have good jobs, you train them what kind of life do you think your son is going to have? He's already, and your nephews, I can't leave them out. What kind of life you think they're going to have? They're engaging in sex already at an early fucking age with an adult at that. What kind of life you think they're going to have? You think that they're going to be this respectable gentleman that's going to grow up and going to have kids with one woman and get married and, no. He going to be just like you. Old as fuck, on live, with women twerking and stuff like that. That's what the fuck he is going to be doing. I hope not. I hope he can break the cycle. I hope that he can learn the lessons that your ass did not fucking learn, obviously, since you're training him fucking right. It just blows me. And what blows me is I'm a sexually abused victim. I don't want to put my business out there like that though. But that's why it took me a while to make a video about it. Because I'm like, are you serious? And I just wanted to wait and see who the fuck gonna comment about it. And like I said, the people that stay having some shit to say didn't say nothing. Nothing at all. They quiet, crickets chirping. It just blows my mind, man. It just does. It do. But you're training them right. I guess so. And to the women that sit there and I guess, I don't know if he just called the woman over there and the woman decided I'm going to go over here and do it, or if he paid them. But either way, you're a fucking bum. If you sitting here and you're doing stuff like, you a fucking bum. I don't care how much he paid you. And on top of that, you need to be in jail. You need to be in jail. And honestly, Boosie need to be in jail. And he better be lucky he ain't got no fucking child by me. Because the first time he made a video saying some shit like that, I would have been in the courthouse. And I would have got full custody of my child. And the only way he could see him is with an adult supervision. And I pick who that adult is. Because obviously everybody around you ain't gonna tell you shit that's good for you. For you to sit there and feel like it's okay to have grown women come and have sex with children. Just so they won't be gay. That don't stop nothing. However your life is supposed to be will be. No matter what action you take. If your son or your nephew is supposed to be gay, they gonna be gay. It don't matter how many times you get them head or ass or whatever. If that's what is meant to happen, it's gonna happen, baby. There's nothing you can fight off. That's a life path. I'm not saying that they're gay, they're gonna be gay. I'm just saying if that's in their damn life path, then that's what the fuck gonna happen. I don't care how much you expose them to sex early. That's what the hell is gonna happen. Okay, that's what I learned over the years. No matter what, you gonna do what the hell you came down here to do. And if you don't, you don't learn the lessons or whatever like that, then it's gonna trickle down. It's a generational curse. You gotta break. But Boosie I guess he don't see it that way. And it seemed like his son is gonna have to live through that generational curse as well. It's sad. But I feel like I done cussed and I done let out enough anger, but it's still disturbing. And I just want to know, is anybody going to look into this? I do. I want to know, is anybody going to look into this? Because he basically just admitted to having kids sexually abused. I don't care if it was a young boy. Because say for instance, like if it was a woman on Instagram Live and she's like, yeah, I get these grown men to come over and give me head and give my daughter's head and give my niece's head. Let me tell you something. As soon as that video would have posted, the next day she would have got locked up. Okay? Locked up. So what's the difference between Boosie? You know, I'm waiting. I'm tired of people acting like they could sexually abuse little boys or over sexualize boys and no consequences come. No, it's a new day. No, it needs to be consequences, because I don't care how much little boys they act like they like it or whatever. It fucks them up at the end of the day. It really do. It really do. And you know, my husband, I was talking to him, he said something like, well, you don't know what he went through in his life. You don't know what he was exposed to. And you know what? You're right. I don't know, or we don't know what Boosie was exposed to make him have the type of mindset that he has. But that's something that you were supposed to break. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you grow up to be a certain way, I'm telling you, by the time you about 32, you should have broke that. You should have broke it. You should have learned. You should have done some kind of shadow work or something, and you should have got the feeling like, okay, well, this ain't right. You know, I need to change that. But I mean, if you like 40 something and you still acting the same way, you never gonna get it. And sadly, your sons is gonna have to learn that lesson that you couldn't learn. That's a generational curse. And you talking about training them right. Like, what the fuck is wrong with Boosie? Anyways, y'all, let me know your thoughts down below. That's if the video got to you, because sometimes, like, when YouTube, they, you know, it's videos like this, they try not to let people see it. They try to, you know, have it under the radar. So if you do happen to see this video, let me know your thoughts down below, okay? All right.